Invest strategically. And I don't mean like I'm going to give any kind of marketing or investing advice, right? What I really mean is like invest in yourself, right? Make sure that you're investing in a style that makes sense for you. The way that I like to do it, right? And again, I'm not here to give anybody investment strategy advice or tell you what to do with your money. Really, I'm here to help you discover, or I'm here to be able to help all of us discover, or also discover myself what works for me. For me, right, I don't like debt. I don't like to be burdened by bills. I don't like to think about it, right? Really, the biggest investment I have is probably me owning a home. Even when I bought my home, I made sure to have a good substantial amount of money put away for maintenance, for things like, if let's say my career change, for emergencies, even before I decided to buy a home, right? Because if you guys have been here before, I have been living well below my means because I knew that I'm trying to create a legacy. I'm trying to focus on what's important to me, and I'm trying to be present for my family, right? And I can't do that if I'm burdened by debt and I need to work all the time, right? Monitor your cash flow. I think we need to talk about money more. I think that money should be a topic that we talk at all dinner tables with your family. I think that it's something that we need to include our children in. I think it's something that we need to include our spouses in, and make them understand, and also make sure that all our visions are aligned when it comes to what kind of life we want to live. I always talk with my partner about what I want to do with money. I always talk about like how we're going to live our lifestyle. I always talk about, the goals that we have for the future. Hint, hint, I want to do an off-grid home, right, where we can grow our own food, right? I know that's going to take some time, but I always talk about what's important, right? I always let them know like me being able to serve them is the most important thing that I can do. I love when I cook for my other half. I love when I'm able to cook for my children. It just brings me so much joy, and monitoring my finances allows me to not have that burden in the back of my mind. It allows me to alleviate that stress. I promise you, right? I don't think that you can avoid all stress, but I think that we can manage it. And by not having money be one of our biggest, stress, or by not having cash flow be one of the things that bring us mental stress, I promise you it's going to make everything else seem so much easier, right?